The more that seems to be happening in the world, the bigger things feel. The bigger things get, the more we can feel like we're too small for the task. In the past 10 years of working with people, both in their physical health and on their spiritual journeys, there's one thing that comes up time and time again. And it's this questions about humans in general, but each of us in particular. Are humans here to bring goodness to this planet? And can I, in particular, be a part of helping this earth to not only grow, but heal? One of the things that I found in doing this work with people is that over and over again, the earth wants us to know that we are truly here for a reason. I'm Asia Suler of One Willow Apothecaries, and this video is a message from the heart of the earth to you, letting you know how truly you are here to help this planet grow. Every creature on the planet fulfills a certain niche. The trees anchor the soil and bring moisture to the atmosphere. The squirrels hide the nuts that become the trees. The mushrooms help to break all of the compounds down to begin again. Every single being on this planet has a role to fulfill. So do humans, and so do you. I remember hearing this story from the shamanic practitioner Sandra Ingerman. And she talks about how she was sitting with her students in class one day and she said, if every being on the planet has a niche to fulfill, why are humans here? And she said it broke her heart to hear that silence permeate the room. Her students truly didn't know how to answer that question. And many of them growing up had seen the devastation that humans have brought to this planet and honestly didn't know if they had an answer. Well, she let it percolate for a moment and then she said this: what if human beings are here to bless this world? What if we are here to actually use our amazing brain power and our incredible consciousness to co-create with the earth, to create systems of better harmony and diversity? Now, I know for some people in her class who heard this, and maybe for some people who are watching this, that might feel like a far-off dream, but all we really have to do is look at the many different ways traditional land-based or indigenous people interacted with their environment to see that at our essence, when we're following our normal blueprint and path, human beings are creatures that bring more growth and diversity to this world. For example, we know now that the rainforest is basically one giant planted permaculture garden. And even where I live here in the eastern seaboard of the United States, they found that virtually all of the big groves of trees here, especially the planted chestnuts that used to dominate these woods, were originally seeded by native people. No matter where you come from in the world, where your people hail from, at one point in time, all of us were indigenous. And I truly believe that we're still here as human beings because of the systems that we had in place to actually co-create with the earth. We're here to learn how to be in harmony and actually increase the harmony here on this planet. But one of the biggest tasks we're being handed now is how to come into harmony and cohesion again with ourselves. How can we be expected to be in communion with the world around us if we don't yet know how to be in communion with ourselves? I think this is the great task of our world today, is how do we come home to ourselves, and through that motion of coming home, come home to our communities, our human communities, and the community of the wider world. The earth isn't neutral. I think we can use any pronouns we want to talk about communing with the earth, but I do like to use the pronouns she. And she deeply wants us to flourish and grow, because when we flourish, we can create systems that deepen the diversity and growth here on this planet. We are keystone species, so when we flourish, the world flourishes. So, in this way of thinking, your journey to understand who you are, how you work, how to be in this world, and what gifts you have to bring to this place is not secondary to ecological healing, it's essential. All of us are here to be channels on this earth. We're here to channel our wider light and the incredible ideas and inspirations and beauties that want to move through us. Over my years of having a private practice and working with thousands of students around the world, I found that there are some core archetypes that tend to show up that help us understand what these gifts truly are. I'm passionate about helping to guide folks in alignment with nature to find who they truly are and understand these specific gifts. So in order to help you tune into this, I've created a special quiz that will show you the archetype and guide that is here for you in the natural world that is going to help you uncover your gifts and reflect back to you who you are. You are meant to be an earth healer. So if you're looking for guidance and inspiration, a being in nature who is really coming to you to show you just how special you are and how profound your gifts can be, then check out the link below or head on over to my website, onewillowapothecaries.com, to take this totally free quiz to start really tuning into the channel that you are meant to be on this earth. I'm so excited to take everything that I've learned from the past 10 years of working with people and put it into this quiz to really help you understand yourself. So after you go take this quiz, I would love to hear from you. What archetype came up? How does this resonate with you? And in what ways is this really helping you to see and understand how precious your gifts are? Because no matter who you are or where you come from, what you have to bring to this world is truly invaluable.